It's 9 o'clock, you goofball.
Bitch, I ain't over on that East Coast yet. No one gives a shit what's going on the East Coast.
You know what
Y'all got nothing going on over there. What do you have? Fucking Statue of Liberty? She not even thick.
Washington, D.C.
Washington,
Fun
D.C.
fact, Statue of Liberty is supposed to be androgynous.
Fun fact, the Statue of Liberty still ain't thick.
Fun fact, you're small.
Fun fact, you thick, and that's not a compliment, thick.
Fun fact, you're still small.
Fun fact, you a bitch.
Fun fact, you a double bitch.
Fun fact, you a triple bitch.
Fun fact, you a quadruple bitch.
Fun fact, you an octo bitch.
Fun fact, you a fucking sextuple bitch.
Mine is more! Mine is more! So I still win!
Fun fact, you're just a bitch.
Fun fact, you a basic bitch.
We all know you're a basic bitch, Heather, come on.
Don't you even fucking play me with that shit!
Heather, you literally had boba tea yesterday.
Hey, basic bitches only have Starbucks, to get it right!
They have boba too.
Does Starbucks make boba? No, the fuck it don't! Trust me,
yet.
I've
Give it
looked!
a couple of months.
As a matter of fact, I think
Months!
the only thing you went to when we were at BronyCon was Starbucks.
That's because I had a gift card for it! It's not my fault people are racist and that's all they give me.
Yeah, how much money did your coworkers give you in Starbucks this last month, Heather? It was something like $50.
It was $50. $50 of Starbucks. I don't even get it that much, but I'm able to just, like, I still have so much money on there. I've been able to get, like, one a week. Because I'm like, I guess I'll have it because I'm tired this morning.
I'm waiting for the day that Heather goes into the Starbucks and tries to use her gift card, lost track of how much she spent, and they decline the card with a whole long line behind her. So she whips out her stimulus card, and that one gets declined too.
I was like, wow, I'm so used to having free money. This is a first. Guess I'll use the actual money I get from my fucking job.
You're a streamer and a girl, Heather. This is how you're supposed to just have free money all the time.
Yeah, come on, guys. Alright, chat, I see some of you in there. What you have to do is go back, watch every single archive. That should bump her watch minutes up enough that she gets monetized, and then you all can drop big super chats.
Yeah, Jet, drop me money, and I don't know, maybe I'll get a boba tea, maybe I'll get a Starbucks. In fact, why don't we make that a game? We'll have the boba team and the Starbucks team. Whoever makes the most money decides where I spend that money. Boba tea or fucking Starbucks?
Actually, looping back to Starbucks, I can think of something that would happen to be worse than getting the gift card declined.
If we made the rule that we would only read super chats, are you kidding me? Syndicate and Leo would need to take a second job.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, we got Syndicate in the chat. Hello, how you doing? They say hi.
I'm only reading super chats now.
All right.
Okay, that's Louie's job. If you guys aren't in super chat, fuck it.
Syndicate wants to know where you got that shirt, Heather.
This is from Snuggle Trumpet. Look them up. They make jerseys and stuff with cutie marks on them.
We tried to get one for me that was like in my colors with my cutie mark, but we couldn't pin down the color because Heather thinks I'm red for some reason.
You
are red.
Yeah, you're like a mahogany color.
Just because you edited my avatar to look like a McDonald's logo.
Do I have to post the picture?
Post it. You're fucking mahogany.
My pony, just my standard standing pose to look like a freaking McDonald's logo, and it is physically painful to look at.
Well, good. You deserve it.
I got the picture. I'm posting it in the stream chat. There you go.
Alrighty then.
I am going to take a hex value of your coat color and plug it into a color analyzer and see what it comes up with, so we can settle this once and for all.
Do it. I'm
I
right.
don't care what comes up. He's still red.
Yeah.
I've had this debate so many times. I've had this debate so many times with Caps Lock and now with Heather and with Spencer. It's just...
There's a lot of people telling you the right answer and you refuse to accept it.
I hear maroon, I hear brown, I hear red, I hear fuchsia. Fuchsia isn't even a color.
Yes, it is, and it's not the right color, though.
Alrighty then. Trent wants to know how we're doing tonight.
Yeah, we're alright.
What are we working on here, Heather?
We're working on the next egg. I think you guys recall, last week we started on the egg to put on the scarf for my sister, which she's been talking a lot of smack lately, so whatever. But, like, we made an egg last week, and you see I turned it into a pocket, so you could put like, a little something in there. I don't know, your iPod Shuffle. Do people still use that shit?
I have an iPod Shuffle. I've literally never used it.
Okay.
My mom
Based
made
on my
me
analysis that this website has given me, I have determined that Brawny's coat color is reddish brown.
So I was right.
Yes, but is it more red or more brown?
Brawny,
That
you are now
is
poop.
really tough.
Break down the
If you wanna
percentages, Emerald.
If you want to be part of the brown, you now have to be considered poop.
So the hex color of Brawny's coat is 844445.
I might have
Or
made this a little
132 red,
too
68
long.
green, and 69 blue.
That's you know what? Never mind. I'm better than that.
Look at
No,
this.
you're not.
This is a big old
Make the
stick
joke.
of bacon.
I don't need to. You already know.
Just say it.
One to the
Hey, let's talk about Heather's scarf. That's a nice looking scarf.
No.
That scarf
Fuck the
makes you
scarf.
hungry.
Don't fuck the scarf, please.
Fuck the scarf.
Don't. I would prefer that you did not. I worked hard on it.
So, let's see here. Trent wants to know how it's going, Heather and Brawny, and pointing out that Heather does not have Super Chat enabled. That is why I said go watch the VODs so that we can bump her watch time minutes.
No.
We gotta get me more famous is the problem, guys. Or you could just support me on fucking Patreon, like normal people.
Yeah, so all 6 of you out there right now, 2 of us are, in the chat, or, two of those 6 are in the call right now. So all 4 of you that are out there, go tell all your friends to come watch the streams.
You know what? We need to broaden your appeal, Heather. You know what? I am dropping my ice cream job in a week, so let's get to work on a collab.
Alright. Look, I know what the problem is. I don't have fat enough titties. That's what you people want, isn't it?
Ain't that the truth.
Nonsense. You're perfectly boing boing.
Look,
I'm gonna need you to not.
It's like, what?
She doesn't have big badunkas. That's the problem.
We need huge mommy milkers up in this.
We need ooga booga freaking badangas.
We need Sweetie to come in that shirt again that shows off like half her tits.
This took a turn that I'm not comfortable with.
Sex sells. We've discussed this.
All right, I'll. You know what, Louis? I'll take one for the team.
Yes!
I'll do this. I'll do the stream with no shirt on.
Oh no, I'm gonna get you a skimpy top.
I'm doing it right now. I don't have a shirt on anymore.
Guys, give me the money. He's naked. Give me the money.
Brawny, you need to do that when you're on camera and just do JoJo poses the entire time.
Oh my god, that'd be the best stream ever.
And then we just have the Giorno's theme kazoo cover on loop in the background.
Oh my god, yeah! Woo! I contributed.
Spencer, shut the frick up. Stop giving her ideas.
That's gonna be my unpacking stream. When we move me into Florida, that's my requests.
So, let's talk about the chat here. Syndicate wants to know if we have a favorite couple song, Heather.
Yeah, it's
No.
the same one that it's always been. I believe in a thing called love.
I don't know if that really qualifies as a couple song.
It is. It's our couple song, so fuck it.
Okay.
It's our song. What is a fucking couple song?
Typically, like, male and a female duet.
Oh, I guess, what was that one song? Not My
Very
Cadence.
descriptive.
It was a different one. It was a different one by Joe Falof, and I can't remember it. But it was good. What was the name?
Hmm.
You know, I'm so frustrated. I want to look it up. Hold on.
You know, maybe I shouldn't be idly playing with the box cutter right now.
Probably not. You're not trained.
I'm idly playing with a lighter.
Why do you have
I'm
one?
idly playing with this fucking server that's making me angry.
Which
It was
server?
Knowing You.
Minecraft
It
server.
was Knowing You by Jove the Loaf and Megaphoric. That was it. That was a good one.
Ah, yeah, that's a good one.
The Wicked Syndicate wants to know how I came up with my name.
Sonic, probably.
No, actually, Minecraft.
Nice.
Favorite color is green, so emerald became my favorite ore. And, well, Spencer's my real name, so smush them together, got yourself a username.
That's how I did
Hey,
it.
Louis, what do you think is the bigger cancer of the internet, Sonic or Minecraft?
Sonic.
Roblox.
I'm with Heather.
I'm with Heather
Sonic.
too.
I play Roblox with my nephews these days on the weekend, so I mean, it's a meme. It's a total farm of memes and stuff. It's weird.
Brandon said, I came in at Louis yelling sex sells and now I want to leave.
You can't though.
Doodlebug says, the word!
Doodlebug says, "What?"
The word!
Um.
It's a JoJo reference.
Well, all right.
Uh,
I was just like, I don't know what that means.
Trent says that brownie is brown. Jason Hartley says bacon and eggs.
Trent is wrong.
I think I saw Doodlebug say that you need to make the scarf smell like bacon for authenticity.
I will not be doing that because no one deserves it.
Hmm.
That would be nice for a while though. The smell would fade. I don't know how people make scented stuff to like just spray it with something.
Okay, so Syndicate wants to know. Well, I should say this. Zaragamba says, I joined the stream and all I hear is Bronny is naked. And then Syndicate wants to know if you would ever go on a house hunting show to find a house.
Well, not anymore. Bronny, do you want to tell the stream the good news?
I bought a house today.
He did.
Yep. Well, I put the down payment down on Monday. I'm going in and signing for it, getting my name on the title and the deed and all that other fun stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so it begins.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I'm completely drained of money, so I don't
That's
know
why
what
he's got
begins.
me,
Welcome to the club.
the sugar mama.
Let me know when you need manpower to move boxes. I'll catch the first train.
I mean, no joke, I've been trying to look around and see if any of my friends are available Monday morning to help me put a dent in this moving. Because I don't want to do it next weekend. But I don't know when I'm going
Why
to have
did you
time.
ask me? I live across the states.
Because it's a meme, Louis.
I don't like memes.
Why not?
They gay.
Dude, your
I'm
life
just
is
gonna
a meme.
throw this out there real quick. Syndicate, I'm not showing you pictures of my house. Or, chat in general. It doesn't have to be at
Hey,
Syndicate.
today,
but
everyone, we're going to learn about doxing.
yeah,
So,
that's
go
why.
ahead and,
You might see a selfie of me in the house at some point if that helps.
If you guys want pictures of Bronny's house, pay me at least $1,000 per picture.
That's not
Oh,
enough.
yeah, that's going on the OnlyFans.
You know something? If you got paid $1,000 to show them pictures, I wouldn't even be mad. Just throw a few of that my way. But Heather, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that's not enough for like the risk
Okay.
of it. You should charge more.
All right, 5,000 per picture.
All right, yes, per picture, yes.
Good. And then you can throw me a little bit of that without hurting yourself.
You
Yeah.
can have 2,000.
Oh, that's how we should raise money for Bronny furnishing the house. Everybody who wants to see pictures, you gotta pay. You gotta
Yeah,
pay.
that's and that's about how much it takes. So I counted
Patreon
it all
only
out.
house tour.
Patreon.
That is a good idea.
There you go. Private stream.
Yeah, so I got this property, I'll tell you this, actually has two separate buildings on it. One of them is going to hopefully become a forge, right? But it's all made completely out of wood, so I gotta find a way to fireproof the thing because I don't want the thing going up in flames as I'm trying to do metalworking in it. So it's either going to become a forge or a dojo, one of the two.
Also, it has a pool.
Yes. So Louie, you may come visit me anytime you like.
I'm gonna come right now.
I mean, shoot, that's what I asked you to do earlier today.
If I just want to put myself more in debt, sure.
Yeah.
I see Jason Hartley says Mojo Dojo. Uh-oh, we got knots.
Yep. I hate this part.
That's not good.
Huh? What? Oh, that kind of knot. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Oh no.
We are straight up.
I was confused. I'm like, wait, what? Why would Bronny say that?
Oh
We
no.
are straight up not having a good time right now.
I cannot believe it.
Bronny, you're gonna make this worse.
Heather, are you the sheriff? Because it looks like you're in Nottingham right now.
Honey, I don't think you know what you're saying.
I think we have nothing to worry about.
I think we do.
I think I want to hang myself.
Look what you did. You made him
Well, we
suicidal.
got enough knots here to support it.
That wasn't even a pun that time. That's just true. That'd be a shitty way for me to kill myself creatively. would
That's
be
a
hanging
that's a
myself.
pretty loose definition of the word.
Stop. It's not good. It's very bad, in fact.
Oh, we gotta get Sweetie back. She was really good at untangling those.
Yeah, at least she did it while I would do other stuff. Yes, don't worry, as soon as I move in, this will be your job.
Banned Brownie from server. Give reason why. Fucking hate him.
That's reasonable.
I mean, I've been banned for less.
Oh my god, I have so many things
Ban
open.
Louis
I
from
lost.
server, reason, abuse of power.
That's more legitimate, but kind of boring.
Leo says, anyway, can you imagine if Deku had gotten the Omnitrix? I have no idea what he's talking about.
As usual, he's talking about his own thing.
Okay.
I don't know enough about My Hero Academia to certify how dangerous it would be, but since the Omnitrix is involved, I'm going to guess very.
Wouldn't even be considered a quirk.
I'm going to make a show called My Hero Macadamia, and it's just going to be me sitting on the couch eating trail mix for 5 minutes per episode.
I was thinking macaroons. We could make macaroons.
Maybe
I
we
want to
can
make a
do
show
that
called
too.
JoJo,
Why are macaroons so expensive?
because they have to be taken out within like a 5-second window after a long cooking process. Otherwise, they're basically inedible.
Yeah, they're complicated.
I'm
You're
so
complicated.
pissed. They're such a simple, nice treat. Or at least they look simple. And then you gotta pay like $15 for like 3 of them.
Like, here's the thing: imagine if you were baking a cake, but if you didn't take the cake out at precisely 3 hours and 2 seconds after you started baking it, it just instantly crystallized.
I can't do this, man. I can't live in a world where there's like a pastry that's like this.
Most pastries are like this.
No, I'm experienced in the realm of baking, and I disagree.
Crescent rolls don't count.
Excuse you? Excuse fucking you, Emerald. You don't know my fucking life.
You took such personal offense to that.
I took so...
I was
Bitch!
saying that because I made crescent rolls 2 nights ago and I suck at cooking.
Crescent rolls. My god. I bet you got the pre-made Pillsbury dough shit. Get out of my
life!
life.
In the head with a crescent kick.
Do you think I do that? I make my shit from scratch. Thank you, ho.
Macaroni and cheese doesn't go in the microwave.
It doesn't. Thank you, honey.
Oh, it doesn't?
I really wish we had streamed that conversation.
That was hilarious.
So for those who don't know, it was me, Heather, Spencer, and
DJ.
one of her other patrons, DJ.
It's DJ.
And we were in my server,
Yeah.
hanging out. I was doing some sort of cooking. Heather and DJ got into it about how to properly cook macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, like
Like,
apparently.
listen, I wish the presidential debates were that intense. They weren't. Donald Trump had absolutely nothing on Heather that night.
Oh, he never does. I excel against that man. Like, fashion, got it. Style, got it. Bring me to the White House, got it. Everything that I like is legal. All the weed, all the whatever gay shit, I don't know.
Do you even smoke weed?
I don't want to smoke. I would do edibles. And you know what? I just support your right to have the edibles. I don't give a shit.
I stand with supporting the right, but I would never consciously take a mind-altering substance because the idea I wouldn't be in control of my own mind is terrifying.
I don't know. I would do it like at
Yeah,
home.
that's how I feel.
I would do it once, like at home, and like order pizza in that time span, just to experience it for once. I'm open to stuff.
Then you guys should come over.
Yeah, I'll come over.
Alrighty then. Spencer, I believe it's your turn. Do you see any chat you like?
I'm trying to figure out where we left off.
Keep up, man. It's not that hard.
With the past conversation we had and my short attention span, yes it is.
Well, you
I'm
can
not
fix
even
one of
paying
those
attention.
things.
Let's see here.
I'm wondering if I should cook after this or just order some food.
I'm not gonna say that, but that's funny.
What?
Just say it.
Who was it?
Leo Hino,
Yeah.
3 posts under where Brandon came in.
Alrighty then.
There's a good one. Chat is not on top of their A game tonight.
We gotta work with the chat.
Let's see here.
Let's see it now.
I'll just say it. Let's see. Leo says, Bronny, are you seriously telling me you've never seen Ben 10? No, because it looked like cancer.
It was alright. Like, the OG Ben 10 was pretty good. Just Ben 10, like, was a little shit. Little asshole. That was the only problem. And his cousin was annoying, but, like, usually I'd be on her side because she was smart. The only really good character was the grandpa at the time. Ben 10 Alien Force came around, and he, like, was better because he wasn't a little shit anymore. And, like, his cousin mellowed out, so it was pretty good.
Alright. So, how about you, Spencer? You see anything you like?
Yes, immediately under the one you just read. The Wicked
Alright.
Syndicate wants to know, Brawny, if you, for $1,000, would do a King Sombra in public video.
I mean, I've done several King Sombra in public videos for pretty much free already, so yeah, give me $1,000 for that.
Well, I don't think he means at a convention, like in public.
No, I don't like those because then, like, people don't get it and it's just very awkward. I've seen people try to do it. It's not good.
King Sombra Ruins was actually inspired by a guy, I forgot his name, but he was a clown. He would dress up as a clown and, like, hit the bar scene and roast people, but he was mean. One of the things I remember him saying was he went up to this one girl who was fairly round and large, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing out here tonight?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get picked up." He goes, "You're trying to get picked up? They're gonna need a forklift." And so that, you know, who else was a really good roaster? God, I can't remember anybody's name tonight. But there was another guy. Triumph the Puppet Dog. I can remember that one. He's great. These are my inspirations. But I got to get better at getting like into the mindset. Like when I went over to see Heather's family for Christmas, her sister put me in that roasting mindset because there was just so much going on there that I couldn't process.
Yeah, you know, that was as troubling. Like, it was funny. It sure as hell was funny to hear you rant about it. But, like, I was just like, is he actually in pain right now?
If I rant, I'm not in pain. If I hold it in, it hurts.
And you want to evacuate the room before his horn turn runs.
Yeah, that's why. It's why as soon as we hit the car, I was like, okay, you can tell me about how much the iPhone pissed you off now.
And I went, holy frick! And it was a 20-minute ride home, and I didn't stop that whole time.
It was funny. Have
So,
we
yeah,
told the
I'd
stream?
love $1,000 to do a King Sombra video.
Have you told the stream about the iPhone thing?
No, I don't.
haven't even heard about the iPhone.
I don't know how much you want. You know.
Tell them
Heather,
about the iPhone thing. It'll be funny.
Okay, so Heather's part. Please forgive me, Heather. Heather's idiot sister gave her 5-year-old son an iPhone, like the latest iPhone. What are we on? 12?
Excuse me with extra fries.
Yeah, for Christmas, right? And then the first thing she says, she comes in and she's like, oh, hello, you're the boyfriend. Okay, I need help moving all my stuff out of the car. I'm like, okay. So and then we're walking back and she's talking, I think, to Heather, and goes yeah. So I got what was it?
Bobby.
You know, I got Bobby the new iPhone, and I'm mad because he's not using it. And I was like.
I actually told her, it's like, you're mad that your 5-year-old isn't using the iPhone? She goes like, yeah. I'm like, he's 5.
Like, an iPad would have better mileage because the kid can do like educational games on a big tablet, a tiny little phone.
They have a tablet. They already cracked the screen.
I think don't give your kids technology. That's what I think.
I'm fine with giving kids technology.
At the right age, because when they're that young, they're just gonna break it.
Yeah.
There's also
getting my sister's
right
DS,
technology
but...
for kids that young.
Anyways, Bronny, keep going.
Yeah, and then like the rest of the night was just watching your sister be by far the worst parent I've ever seen in my whole life, and barely containing my frustration. And then when we got out, I just let it all out, and oh my God, I leaned into your sister on her parenting skills, on her intelligence, on her looks, for the whole 20 minutes we were driving back, and I'm sorry that I put you through that.
No, it's cool because I already know.
But like later on, when we were recanting the story, I think to Brandon. You found because I got into rant mode again and started repeating some of the stuff I'd said, and you seem to find that funny. So let me hear it from your perspective, because I'm certain.
No,
I've
it was
gotten
always
details
funny.
wrong.
It was always funny. Like, I knew as soon as she said it, and I think that's why when we were walking alone together, I said it to you as like an iPhone, and you just went like, and I'm like, I'll talk to you about that later. And like, I don't know what my expression was at the time, but you just went off about it in the car, and I was just like, yeah, I know, and I knew over time.
You said, I don't know if she's gotten worse or if she's always been that bad, and I didn't notice at the time because I was used to it, and now I'm not used to it anymore. That's what you said.
Yeah, I did say that at some point, because I'm like, yeah. I think she might have always just been that way, but it's just like you're not exposed to it for a while, and then you go back and you're like, oh, shit.
It's probably therapeutic.
Yeah, like...
I said, and I still mean it, if I was in an absolute bind, and I had only 2 people I could call to watch my kids, and one of them was my older brother, and the other one was your sister, I would call my older brother.
Yo, I don't like either of those options. I mean, Tasha just might not pay attention to him and give him an iPhone. I don't know what the fuck that guy's capable of. That's like actually...
Well, I have at least seen my older brother at times be a good parent.
God.
I know he's capable of it, you know.
No, imagine...
On days when he's not doped up on heroin.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, is
yeah.
today gonna be one of those days? Is the question.
Yeah.
God, we got bad families. Well, at least bad family members.
Well, but my problem is that none of my father's sons came out right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've got a really good family. Let's see here. Syndicate wants to know, Heather, have your glasses ever made your head hurt?
Actually, my gold frames do that. Like my glasses, I am very comfortable wearing glasses because I've worn them most of my life. But these gold frames are not right. They squeeze my head. I have to get them adjusted so they'll be whiter. But they're very nice glasses, and these glasses work just fine. I get very light frames. I don't get like things that'll weigh very heavily on my face.
I'm wearing these big cans on my head right now, and they're very nice headphones. They sound great, and they're very comfortable, but they pinch my glasses right to my ears.
Yeah, I've got blue light glasses on right now, and they're sitting just right where I don't have that problem. But I know if I ever needed to get a different pair, I'd probably have that problem.
Mm.
Or I'm having that problem because now that I've thought about it, I am feeling uncomfortable. Dang
Yeah.
it, you guys!
Now you have to get adjusted to it all over again.
I
Okay.
don't wear glasses because I'm normal.
Yeah.
Well, these days there's actually more people that wear glasses that don't. You know, most people need some sort of vision
Because
correction.
I'm normal.
I'll bet you Louis got contacts. Like I bet you he's got prescription contacts that he doesn't tell anybody about.
No.
My eyes are too sensitive. I can't do those.
Oh jeez. Let's see here. Syndicate wants to know if I would call Sweetie to watch the kids. If I had kids, I'd trust Sweetie with my kids.
Bad idea. Why do y'all gotta talk about babies?
I don't know, because we were talking about your sister and how she's bad with her babies.
Freaking forget babies.
Let's punt the baby out of the room.
No babies.
That's a good idea, Louis.
Yeah, it's great.
If there's any babies in the stream, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I said this was a no baby stream.
Did you bring your baby? Babies don't watch this. Take the seat outside. Leave it in the streets. Run it over after the show.
Jesus.
You gonna keep going there, Brownie?
Nope, that's the quote from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie.
I think I
Alright.
watched that.
Well, let's never do that again.
Wasn't fucking Frylock a transgender or something in that movie?
No.
Really? I remember that. I remember that being a thing in Aqua Teen Hunger Force. There was like some sort of Aqua Teen Hunger movie, and at the end of it, like the scientist, they meet the scientist, and the scientist goes like, "Oh, you grew into such a beautiful woman there," and everyone was confused. He goes like, "You know, man living in a woman's body, something vagina, and then penis or something."
You know something? I've totally blocked out the second half of that movie because it just sucked.
Well, there
I
you
remember
go.
watching it when it came out, and the first half was funny, and the first half had some jokes, and then the second half just sucked.
Well, there you go. There was the ending, and then like it ended on a song with like Soda and Popcorn singing about "You should go home and masturbate" or something.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I think I left before that, but I remember at the beginning they the movie snacks sang that song about movie theater etiquette. That was a song by Mastodon.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a thing that exists.
Yep. Doodlebug says, Heather, I got a crocheting tip. Wrap your yarn up in a ball so that it doesn't tangle.
I actually know that one. I don't want to take the time to do that. It's too much of a pain in the ass.
I wonder if there's a machine for it.
That would be great.
To the internet.
No one cares about my field, though. They never make new technology for it.
Oh, let me think for a second here. Yarn baller. Or ball winder. There we go. Thank God for suggestions. Oh my God. There's one for $60, one for $20, $30. These things are expensive.
$30. That's not expensive.
Bronny considers anything over $5 expensive, and sometimes even then.
Yep. I blew money on Valentine's though, so.
Yes, honey. Thank you very much.
I blew money on Christmas.
He blew money. He spent $20.
God damn it! I don't get to celebrate Valentine's this year.
All right, so
you made me mad.
So Louis, Spencer is now your girlfriend.
Excuse me? I was planning on celebrating a very happy Singles Awareness Day. Thank you very little.
Well, now you're Louis' girlfriend.
And Bronny. Reason. Fuck him.
I got voluntold for a relationship and a sex change. Hallelujah. Not how I expected tonight to go.
Hey,
Alright,
shit
I'll take
happens.
suggestions from chat. I don't know what about. Just give me suggestions, chat.
Jason Hartley wants to know what our favorite Phineas and Ferb songs are.
Alien Heart. Alien Heart. She's got an alien heart.
I prefer the alternate universe where Phineas and Ferb doesn't exist.
It's a good show. Shut up.
I prefer the alternate universe where it's only Phineas and Ferb.
To answer your question, the Agent P theme song, the full version,
Nice.
with a fez.
How are you coming there, Heather?
Well, we're done making the yoke. We're gonna double crochet them together.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let me just tuck all this yarn inside the yoke.
You putting some muscles on that scarf, Heather?
Muscles?
Yeah. Are you making it yoked?
Musculus.
No.
I wonder what happened to little Louis. I don't know where I put him.
Jeez.
Oh, that's that fucking plushie I made you forever ago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. Should probably find it or something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
The bell fell off, so I can't find it by sound anymore.
Ah, shit. Gotta tie that back on.
You'll find it.
I'm sure I put it somewhere.
New controller says, nice Pinkie Pie shirt.
Thank you. It's from Snuggle Trumpet.
It's an alright Pinkie Pie shirt.
It's a pretty good shirt.
I have a Pinkie Pie tie that I wish I could wear more often.
Yeah, it's a very nice tie. I wear, I think I also have a Pinkie Pie scarf that has, like, the balloons on it that I've worn to work. People say when I wear, like, a freaking, like, I'll wear it with a white shirt, and I'll wear the tie and wear it with, like, a white button shirt, and people always tell me I look like a Mormon, and I'm like, well, damn.
Oh, geez, Mormon.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'll just be like, hello, my name is Elder Heather, and I'd like to share a book with you about Jesus Christ.
So, guys, apparently the stream hadn't started until just now, because now Honey Drop is here.
Whoa! Well, what have we been doing? Dicking around for the last half hour.
Sorry, I only know people that are a part of the stream.
I don't know, I feel like a dick saying it. It's like, another person that usually shows up, I don't know.
Another person.
She's not a person.
They are.
It's no big deal. Just
Wait
bringing
till
her
you turn
down.
Super Chats on, then you'll start remembering people real quick.
Yeah, it'll be like, Heather, say ada ada. And I'm like, you want me to say ada ada? You want me to say ada ada?
I mean, you're saying it.
What do you say, Ara Ara?
Ada ada!
I don't like this.
Bronny, say ada ada.
No.
Say ada ada.
No.
Say it like this. Ada ada.
Doodlebug wants to know what your favorite season 9 episode is.
I can't remember season I mean,
I haven't-
I know episodes. I don't remember seasons. So it's like the last season, right?
Yes.
Okay. The last season. In the last season. God, I'm having trouble remembering all the episodes in between. I can remember the openers and closers, but all those episodes that come in between those things get mixed up super easily. So, I would have to say...
Just describe what the episode was.
Let me think. What was the one where Pinkie Pie went to Cheese Sandwich's factory? Was that in season 9?
Yes, I believe that was called The Last Laugh.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I like that one.
There was some decent Pinkie Pie shipping in there.
Yeah, then it became canon. I can't wait until that comic finishes up. I'm watching. Well, I say it because like someone in Chrono Shenron uploads just like screenshots of all the comic pages and zooms in on them and puts them in a video on YouTube, and I just kind of read the comics like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know why I said boing boing earlier, because this chat is clearly not family friendly, so I don't need to do that kind of censoring.
Just say tits. You can say tits.
Well, I'm family friendly on my channel, so I have a hard time breaking that habit.
Ah, shoot. I was supposed to be doing 2 double crochets in each of these. Should I start over? I'm not that far in. I'll start over.
Then say mommy milkers.
Mommy milkers. That's my favorite. That's my favorite use of euphemism. I love that. Mommy milkers is the funniest.
You got plenty to work with. Boobs, tits, jugs, milkers.
Cans.
Fucking pick one.
Squirtles. Jigglypuffs.
Chesticles. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Incredibly.
Alrighty then.
Baby feeders. Come on. I can do this all day.
I'm doing
I
half
think
doubles.
my favorite is the beginning of the end. That's my favorite season 9 episode. I also liked oh god, I can't remember the name of it. I can't
Describe it.
the one where they had to infiltrate the castle. And
It
Zephyr
was the
Breeze
200th episode, I know that.
Oh, yeah.
and Zephyr Breeze was a guard. I'm blanking. It's been a while.
I don't know either.
Those were the ones I watched, too. Why do I not know the name?
Syndicate wants to know, would your OC be any good at that buckball game?
My OC? Well, she probably wouldn't even give a crap. She'll probably be like, yeah, hoofball. Where are the nachos?
She'd probably
I don't even know what that is.
cheat.
She would be eating during the match, and like when someone messes up, she's like, "Ha! What a fucking loser! Where is my root beer float?"
It's overflowing over there because you stuck the straw in too hard, and now it's spewing everywhere.
Good. This is what I wanted. Yeah.
Don't ever come to the ice cream shop I will soon formally have worked at.
The point is, my OC doesn't care about sports.
My OC's dead.
Ah, damn it, not again.
Yeah.
I'll get the Dragon Balls.
No.
It's okay, I can just zombify his corpse. It'll be the same thing.
NX Lover and Bagorna, thank you. Sparkle 7 was the name of that episode.
Sparkle 7! Yeah.
Yeah, we all dropped the ball on that one.
I really like that Spike and Luna worked together on that episode. It was great.
That reveal was amazing.
What are the fun plans for the week, guys?
Fun? Nothing. I got nothing fun.
Work, and more work.
Work. I had month end this week, I believe, so it was pretty a lot of work for me too.
Oh yeah, you had to stay back late a couple of times this week.
Yep. I mean, whatever. They're the ones that are gonna put it in my paycheck.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a rough week for you.
Yeah. I didn't exercise well. At one point, I was just like, Brian, I got word. And he's like, take a nap, and I did, and I felt better.
Mm. That's good then.
The Wicked Syndicate wants to know if we blamed Discord for the Grogar situation.
Yeah, it was stupid.
The what situation?
So, you haven't been watching the show, but
Season 5 or 6 is when I stopped.
yeah. So basically, what happened was Discord pretended to be another ancient villain, got all the current villains together, and attacked. Basically, in a way to try to, in some twisted way to try to teach Twilight that she could be a good ruler or something like that, because she's taken over Equestria. And it basically caused all the problems for the rest of the show.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree.
Yeah.
Despite me not seeing it.
We put a child in Azkaban or Tartarus or whatever. It's all the same shit.
Yep, had to happen.
Think anyone told the parents about that?
I don't think she has parents.
What was
I still
the
get mildly aggravated whenever I think of her.
Why is that?
It's probably irrational, but I just really don't like how everyone wanted to be friends with her, and she threw it in their faces for power for no discernible reason.
Yeah.
friendship
A
is?
backstory would have gone a long way.
I can agree. I can agree. I still think she's one of the more clever of the villains.
For a child.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see
fucking then you just gotta go to the fandom and pick whose headcanon you like most.
Mm-hmm. Bigorna says, I'll drop a hot take and say that Frenemies has the only good song on the whole season.
Nah, it's okay.
You're making good progress on that egg there, Heather.
Yeah, I had to start and stop a few times because I realized I was doing things wrong, but, you know, it's doing great.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need to watch WandaVision.
Is it any good? I don't know. It's about
It
two.
is
It's
good.
about two characters I don't care about too much.
It's good. Start caring about those characters.
Give me a reason to care.
Magical powers. That's it.
Many storylines in the comics are basically entirely to do with Wanda losing control of her powers for some reason. So
Yeah, keep your shit together, lady.
actually, based on the film theory I saw, apparently her magic might be a way they introduce the X-Men into the MCU without breaking continuity.
Ooh.
I think I'd seen the latest episode.
Yeah, now I'm suddenly
Yeah,
interested. I want
They should-
Wolverine on that.
Listen,
Spoilers?
Yes, I do, because I think I'll watch it. But let me say this, and I'm usually joking when I say this, but this time I'm serious. They should cast me as Wolverine.
Yeah, you just gotta. Oh, you're already pretty hairy.
I've got the build, I've got the look, I've got the attitude, and I'm from the north, right?
You're not Canadian though.
Not Canadian.
Yeah, but
Honey,
Freaking-
I will say I want you to do a cosplay. That'd be really sexy.
I
Really
suppose it would.
Really sexy. And I'll be Deadpool.
Alrighty then. I used to do Spider-Man. Spider-Man was one of the costumes I did regularly when I did mascotting for a job. And I remember one kid going, Spider-Man's kind of fat, isn't he? And I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. I need to run more.
It's because Spider-Man's a really lanky character.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also a literal teenager most of the time.
Well, I was 19 at the time.
Yeah, but you were not lanky.
No, that's true. Mordecai says you have mutton chops. I don't, but I could. I've got a pretty nice beard. You guys are quiet.
I'm thinking
I'm
about.
playing Minecraft.
I'm thinking
Stop playing video games on the stream, Louie! Holy frick!
My God, relax.
I'm desperately trying to dump Pokemon out of Pokemon Go into Let's Go so that I have room for the event tomorrow.
I'm crocheting an egg.
What's the event tomorrow?
Roselia Community Day.
I'm gonna fucking boost up my freaking what's the fucking evolved thing that I have?
Roserade.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking buff that shit.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
The thing, like, I had it before they started doing the star shit. It's just 2 stars. That shit kicks ass. I kicked Bronny's ass tons of times with that fucking Roserade until he got stronger.
That Roserade is tough to deal with.
Yeah, it hits you a lot.
It is so fast. Jason wants to know if anybody's holding GME stock, GameStop.
Nah,
Nope.
we didn't get on that.
Was,
one anyway.
but no, not anymore.
Did you cash out?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Alrighty then. How much did you get?
I didn't put that much in it. I got like $1 back.
That's hilarious.
Not everyone profits.
Well, something I was told last night on my debate was that the idea was not to profit. The idea was to screw people over.
That's interesting. That's interesting. How did
Well,
that
we
stream
already
go?
screwed them over, so.
That I didn't watch that stream. I was busy with something, but how did it go?
It went better than I thought it would, but I really would have liked to have had Pony Cordero and Dr. Wolf on because they are a lot more experienced and knowledgeable than I did, and than I am, and they have very contrasting ideas on what exactly happened, why, and what's going to happen. They just disagree on everything, and that's the kind of thing I want on my debate.
As long as it's respectable disagreement, right?
Yeah, it should be fine. Anthony's usually pretty good about that, or or Pony Cordero as he's known on the show. Yeah, Cordero's pretty good about that. He does, like in person, have a tendency to get really loud.
I do not like loudness, but it's.
Oh my God, you should have been there Wednesday night, Heather. His face turned red and he had veins popping out of his head. When he was talking about, when he was talking about the situation, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's a shame you couldn't get him.
Yeah, he had to work, and Dr. Wolf had to break out at the last minute.
What are you gonna do? But
Syndicate wants to know how Knife has been.
She's been fine. I've been having to give her medication, and that's gone as well as you can expect. She has good days. She has bad days. I think she's been peeing in the litter box, but it still smells a bit. So maybe it's just the lingering smell of urine. Maybe that's just having a cat box in the house. Maybe she's still peeing on the carpet a little bit. It hasn't been wet, but yeah, she's been doing all right, as best as she can be.
Alrighty then. Honeydrop says, Heather, you should cosplay as Elektra. She is one of the love interests of Wolverine.
I want to be Deadpool. And
Another love interest of Wolverine.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There's a thing called a Lady Deadpool, Bronny.
Well, it's a one-way thing, but yeah.
You'll love it. You're stubborn. You're hard to. You like to play hard to get. It'll be perfect for us.
I'd advise dressing as Gwenpool, but then you'll take the comic nerds off.
I give a frick about what comic nerds think. Nerds are a subhuman species.
There's nothing wrong with Gwenpool.
I need the Gwenpool being romantically interested in Wolverine part.
Honeydrop says Wolverine has like 10 kids.
Damn, he gets around. Are they?
Yeah.
Is it the same mother or different ones?
Different ones.
Damn.
He's had so many wives because he's pretty much immortal.
He's had sex with so many women,
What a legend.
including Squirrel Girl.
Oh man. Well, I guess everyone's had a bit of that.
That's highly unfortunate. Isn't she like a kid?
They probably made her an
Pretty
adult.
sure they aged her up throughout the years.
Yeah, like she was probably like 19 or some shit.
Hmm.
Which, you know, it's pretty weird, but like, you know what? Most people that freaking goddamn Wolverine would be interested in, it would be weird because he's like over 100 years old. So it's all weird.
He's like 300 years old.
There you go. He's over 300 years old. It's weird for everyone.
I mean, I guess he could technically do it with Captain America, and that wouldn't be weird. He was frozen.
Yeah, he's getting up there in the hundreds. Yeah, this egg came out pretty good. I need to sew up that. I'll get spares.
Dorna says I should cosplay as Scott Steiner. Does anybody know who that is?
Is that Cyclops?
Nope.
I know
No,
his
that's
name's...
Scott Summers.
Okay, I don't know then.
And I definitely should not be Cyclops either.
Yeah, he doesn't have a beard.
He also doesn't have any redeeming character traits.
Really? I thought he was like a really good leader and shit. At least that's what I keep watching videos about.
In sometimes, but more often than not lately, no.
Well, he's whatever you want him to be, I guess.
Like last I checked in, he joined up with Magneto, and he's on the kill all humans thing.
Oh, that was probably a Rogue comic.
I'm pretty sure that's main continuity canon right now.
Oh, who cares what's happening in the main continuity right now?
Yeah.
Well, tons of people. That's why it's the main continuity.
Fuck them. I'll follow whatever continuity I want.
I mean, sure, but it won't be the main one.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't care if I'm the main one. I'll do what I want.
That's the spirit.
Canon is whatever I accept.
It's not how that works.
Too bad. It's how I'm making it work. This is my life. I'll do what I want. Too
The
bad.
canon is going to be the thing launching confetti in your face.
Hell yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's just better content for me. You know what's funny? I'm sort of becoming a fan of Danganronpa, but I've not played a single game. I'm purely just watching other people play it and watching animes. But it's primarily a game that I've never played. What is this? What am I doing?
Oh no, what are you doing?
Other than crocheting an egg, just living a very strange life.
Why do you do this, Heather?
I don't know. It's just how
What drives you?
I don't know. I kind of just live for the weekend and just do whatever I want.
That works, I suppose. Spencer, you see any chat you like?
Not particularly. It's all about comics now, and I don't keep up with those, so.
Syndicate wants to know if I've ever seen an actual suit of armor before, and I'm just curious as to how my somber costume doesn't count.
Yeah, you got the leg stuff. It seems like a full set of armor to me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he means like, you know, that's around for ornamentation, like at a museum or some shit.
I've seen them at Ren fairs. I've seen them in museums. I've worn them. Let's see here. Doodlebug says, I looked it up and apparently Beast and Mystique had a son.
That makes sense. Is it called Nightcrawler?
No. Nightcrawler was, I think Nightcrawler was her son with, Mr. Sinister.
Also, no.
No? Okay.
Although I forget his name and he fucking look him up.
Hi,
Who
Brandon.
just joined?
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going?
I'm alright, tired.
Yeah? Why are you tired?
Kind of the obvious.
Work.
I want to say that I went on like a sabbatical and it was really life changing, but that's not true.
Aw.
Where'd you go?
Work.
Ah.
I was right. You here to watch me crochet an egg?
Let me actually get to the screen.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I
no.
forgot. Brownie didn't complain about not seeing me on screen. Did you want to?
Yeah.
I'm already
It's nice,
watching
but
the
like
screen.
I didn't. There we go.
We don't care tonight. We got just like an hour left of this shit. Here we are now, entertain us.
So, let me introduce you guys to a new concept that I like to call Gypsy Word Magic.
Awesome. Awesome, I'm liking it already.
Gypsy Word Magic is purposefully using confusing terms, sometimes synonyms of term, to make the meaning of a concept very difficult to understand. Let me tell you now how this relates to statistics.
Okay.
Statistics in itself, I have a love-hate relationship with it so far. I'm only on chapter 3 of 15, but
Okay,
I'm
you're,
gonna be
you're a
honest,
fifth of the way there.
actually not hard.
Yeah.
Mathematically, there's actually not a ton of math in it. It's a lot of reading comprehension, and it tests more so your vocabulary and ability to understand written passages than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
The worst example of this that I've encountered so far is how you calculate standard deviation.
Oh god.
Now, does anyone know what standard deviation is?
I do, but I don't know how to calculate it. I know it's based on averages, and it's within a certain point of the average.
I just don't want to think about it.
In a way, yes, Ronnie. My professor, my wonderful professor, outlined how to do it in 7 steps.
Oh, jeez.
And it's not even that it requires 7 steps. He just repeated the same thing like twice
Mm-hmm.
in a different way, using his word magic. It took me 2 days to get it down completely, and in those 2 days, I managed to condense it into 4 steps.
Alrighty then.
You find your mean, which is population divided by size. Then you subtract your mean from the values. So if you have 35 and if you have 35 and your mean is 7, you just subtract 35 minus 7. Once you have all your values subtracted, you square them. And then once you square them, you add them up. And then you square root that to get your variance. If you want to get your standard deviation, you do n minus 1 if you're doing sample, or just n if you're doing population. The worst part about this, I can't get over that in the equation he used n to the first power minus 1, when he could have just said n. N to the first power is just n. Why do teachers do this? It makes it so much more difficult to understand than it has to be.
I have no idea, man. I don't think anybody else in the chat is following you.
No, I get what he's
Hurts.
saying, and I'm trying to drink the memories
That's
away.
how I felt, Emerald, during day 1. Now that I've unlocked this gypsy word magic. I know how to navigate it now. Statistics is coming a lot easier to me. I'm just so sick of it. It's everywhere in mathematics. And I hate it. And no teacher I've had likes doing it or knows how to explain it well. And I think that's why I hate math so much.
Math is an awful thing, and I don't want to. I don't want to go to another class. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to have anything to do with it ever again.
Anyway, what have I missed so far?
Egg.
Yep. I mean, you've missed a lot, but like I don't remember everything off the top of my head.
I missed nothing really.
We've just been hanging out.
These guys are really bad at keeping a conversation going. I've been having to carry the stream.
Oh yeah, you've been putting
Minecraft.
so much work.
That's about common. I understand your pain.
Oh, don't be
The
a
only one for
baby.
me.
And now I'll have you guys know I'm going off pattern. 'Cause
Well, that'll be good. That'll look like it'll look more convincing. You know,
Yeah.
eggs don't come out the same shape.
Where did my sewing thing
Fair
go?
back, I have to wash my hands. I just touched battery acid by accident. Whoops.
You'll
So-
be fine.
Syndicate wants to know if my somber costume would save me from a knife or a sword. I'm not everywhere. I would be vulnerable in the joints, but that thing could actually deflect small bullets.
Hell yeah,
Good
man.
to
Alright,
know.
bring big bullets. God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. God, I don't remember exactly how big the scale goes up, but I don't think it would take too many gauges higher than 22.
It's just
Yeah,
even
so
then, it
like,
depends on how-
made.
Even then, it depends on how fast the bullet's going.
Well, in all situations, I'm going to guess very.
Wait, what are we talking about?
if
She would
Bronny's
run-
suit of armor could take bullets.
But yeah, swords and knives, they'd go right off if they hit. But the problem with that is that it's not meant to be a functional suit of armor. It's got a lot of gaps in it. What are you guys thinking about?
I'm tucking in yarn.
I'm thinking about Minecraft.
I think the last time I played Minecraft was when we were playing it on New Year's.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I'm thinking Arby's.
I don't like Arby's.
I like
I could go for a roast beef and cheddar sandwich right about
I don't
now.
know. I never had a good sandwich there. The sandwiches
You know,
weren't good.
I've never actually had Arby.
It's not amazing. You
Yeah,
don't get your
somehow
hopes up.
Somehow I doubt it's like amazing, life changing.
It's not very good. I can't get over how one time someone was like, if you turn a fucking Arby's sandwich on its side, it looks like a vagina. And I'm like, what kind of vaginas are you looking at?
Those of people who get around too much.
I've seen memes like that
I
where they
think
show
those
like
are-
two different sandwiches, like a sandwich that's all closed up and a sandwich is open. It's like, what kind of girl are you? And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What
Have
vagina
you
looks
looked
like
at
these?
many vaginas?
Like what no, I guess not. I'm just like, my vagina doesn't look like a sandwich, guys.
I mean, you just got a different vagina
Alright.
than a woman.
No, I'm like fucking. That doesn't make any sense.
All right,
We're making Brendan uncomfortable.
who wants to watch me speed run a
Nobody.
somewhat joke game after a stream?
Nobody.
Why does everyone on my
Yeah.
stream play video games?
But it's a game where you debate philosophers who are dead because you're dead.
What else am I supposed to do?
How do you speed run something like that?
It's easy. You put the text speed up to instant. You you spam the right arrow, you know all the answers to the questions already, and my personal best is about 8 minutes and 27 seconds. I don't think I can replicate it though, but I'll try.
Why are you such a nerd?
It's fun, and no one's done it before. If I submit it, I'll be the first person to speedrun that.
You're one to talk, Brownie.
Yeah, you're kind of
I'm
weeb
not.
trash.
Bigorna says this last week was Vinyl Scratch's birthday.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know we were assigning birthdays.
And Doodlebug wants to know, do you guys have a favorite style of egg? Scrambled, poached, sunny side up, in a basket?
Didn't we answer this before?
I kind of
I don't
like.
Over easy.
We probably did. I like mine over easy. I also like it eggs in a basket, which I assume it refers to when it's in like bread or toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Scrambled with plenty of seasoning.
Scrambled is just not as good.
I've had it scrambled more and more recently, and I'm starting to appreciate it actually. So because there is a way to do it well. I don't know how to do it terribly well, but my little brother does. Oh, I should actually ask him to show me.
Cook your whites, drink your yolks.
Because I promise scrambled eggs can be great.
Maybe one day I will find a good plate of scrambled eggs. But
I will practice until I can make the perfect scrambled eggs, and then you will sample.
yeah, maybe then I'll approve of scrambled eggs. But as
I
of
make
now,
pretty good scrambled eggs.
scrambled
I made
eggs
some
is the eggs for
amazing
children.
pancakes today.
Yeah.
I might go get more pancakes after the stream because I've got plenty left over.
I just eat them all at once. I don't save them.
These things are giant, Heather. I don't think I could have done that.
I might have done that
Fucking pussy. Eat them all.
at once. No milk, no syrup, dry.
Well, I didn't have any milk, but yeah.
No milk, no syrup, just pure fucking. Get the raw ingredients and shove it in your mouth.
Suffocate. God, I was showing Bronny the other day, like these perfect fucking have you seen those pancakes that look just like thick and just smooth as fuck, perfectly round?
Yeah, they're actual freaking cakes.
They're just too perfect for human eyes. I can't believe people eat them, and I want to eat them very bad.
Yep. Chuck Zone says, I had fun today. I successfully smoked a brisket.
Brisket. I love me some brisket.
Brisket is pretty good.
Bigorna, that's disgusting.
What did Bigorna say?
The true way to eat eggs is hard boiled, then pickled for a
I don't.
I would try that. In fact, I should try that.
I've never tried that before, so I don't know. How do you pickle an egg? Like,
medium boiled eggs are fine, but
how do you pickle a hard-boiled egg? Do I hard-boil it, then peel it, then put it in like a pickle jar with my pickles for like a week? How does that work?
You put it in brine and vinegar, just the same way they do for pickles.
I've never tried
That's how you
this.
pickle things.
I've never done this.
Alright, let's switch video games now.
what are you gonna play now?
Dead by Daylight.
Good stuff. Quality content.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna stream it and counter your stream.
Oh no. What will I do? I'm losing such valuable viewership. How could this have happened to me?
Whoever wants to watch my stream, go to my Twitch.
How dare. How could you all do this to me? Me!
It okay. Don't be cry.
I will be cry. Because you make me
Fucking cry.
Sid. Fuck.
I mean, I think you get banned off YouTube for doing that, but you doing.
What would it take to get banned by YouTube? I assume not very much.
I can fit. The only thing I can think of, at least relevant to the creators I watch, is exposing predators. YouTube doesn't seem to like that.
Oh,
copyrighted music.
like I would have to be
That's
a
one of them.
pedophile, or I have to call someone who's famous a pedophile.
You'd have to back it. You'd have to back up that someone you're
Oh.
focusing on is a predator. It's the kind of stuff that like Anxiety Ward produces, and that or like Mama Max produces, like that kind of stuff. YouTube doesn't seem to like, which is why Anxiety War had to monetize his stuff on Patreon, which I've never subscribed to Patreon before, but I can see his stuff for $5 a month, and I kind of want to. Should I do it?
No. Don't support him.
Why not?
Support people who actually make something worthwhile. I support
And just support who you like.
mostly artists and Bronny.
Yep.
I think that's a given.
Yeah, like I support Bronny. I send him like $10 per post, and like for most of the artists I give money to only do stuff monthly, so I like $1 at least to each of them. Like I have Burning Donut on there, and who else? Lopodity,
Mm-hmm.
the Fuzzy Comics. Who else? There's someone else I support on there. I just don't remember who. Anyways, I like artists. I like people who make art.
But
And
Well, I mean, hey, to you, that's someone that makes something worthwhile.
Yeah.
And we all define it different. Maybe I like Anxiety War because I think he makes entertaining content that's worthwhile.
I don't know anything about the guy, so I'll have to take your word for it.
I'll link you some of my favorite videos of his later.
Do you support that piano guy that you've sent me videos of? I
Daniel
would support.
Thrasher, I should.
You should. I like him. He makes content that I would support.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I've never seen anybody eat a croissant that way.
Alrighty then.
Croissant.
Honeydrop says, I'm back. I was getting hacked by Bitcoin scams.
Ugh.
Fun.
good.
What? Can someone fully explain to me what Bitcoin is?
Just
It's cryptocurrency.
And like, what is that?
Digital money.
Why digital money?
basically.
Why though? Where can you spend this money? Where do you get this money?
That's the interesting question. Apparently you can mine it using your computer.
How?
But I don't know. If I knew how, I'd be doing it.
Why? What is this cryptocurrency actually worth?
lot,
Right now,
actually.
one Bitcoin is worth 40,000 US dollars.
What the fuck? Why though?
It can be split down to 8 decimal places, I believe.
Where do you mine it? Is the fucking internet like the gold rush or some shit?
Yeah,
Is
you
it,
will be able to mine. It takes a lot of stuff to mine it.
is it illegal mining?
I think so.
I think there's 4 people on this stream and nobody knows the answer to this question.
I know I'm supposed to have known the answer, but
I
I've
tr-
forgotten
you know,
it
I
by
try
now
to
'cause
not-
I don't care.
I don't know. I know I shouldn't have done that because like I try to ask questions about stuff I can't hope to understand and isn't relevant to my life, and that's just one of those things. Someone look at the stream.
I asked one of my friends who would know if it was worth getting into, knowing what it would take, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna need a super powerful, couple $1,000 computer to run the processes." And I'm like, that's a investment I'm not ready to make quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing
Yeah,
my
yeah.
luck, the second I get involved with it, it's gonna tank.
Honestly, if you were
It's
looking
not
to make
taking
expensive
anytime
computer
soon.
hardware purchases, I'd help you build a NAS so that you don't have anything like the hard drive situation ever again.
Oh, what's that? A
A
NAS.
network attached storage device.
Okay.
Basically just a fancy name for a computer where the only thing it does is store files.
Yeah, I could definitely use a couple of those.
Well, I think the wisdom is it's a 3-2-1. I forget what the 3 is, but the 2 is 2 copies of the file and 1 offsite backup. Actually, let me
Yep.
check what that is.
I think it's three physical one that's not connected, or two that's not connected, and one on the cloud.
3 copies of your data, 2 different kinds of media, and 1 offsite. I actually would love to get my hands on a tape drive, but those things are expensive.
Zeragamba says you mine crypto by running an algorithm on your computer used to try to hash block transactions to start with 5 zeros. Okay.
I don't see it. I don't fully understand, but all right. You know, I'm just gonna have to become rich doing something ludicrous or something.
I'm glad you said ludicrous, because the way you said it sounded like you were just gonna. Yeah.
That was the goal. Might be a combination of the two. You don't know.
I'm now battling.
Just play Ring Fit Adventure for the Switch. The noises you'll make on that will make the Sims crawl out of the woodwork.
I think I was playing something at some point, and Bronny was like, "Can you please stop making orgasm noises?" And I was just like, "No, this is like the opposite of that. I'm not having a good time." I think it was a game that Brandon was playing.
Might have been.
Yeah, like he was playing a scary game with gross things in it, and I was just like, "No!"
I thought it was Super Meat Boy or whatever it is you two play. Battle Block Theater, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, it was. We were playing Battle Block Theater, and I was almost dying, and I was just like squealing at everything. He was just like, "Can you stop?"
Can you stop?
I could have. Brandon, when we get to that final scene of Battle Block Theater on Insane Mode, we should stream
I
it.
think Brandon's here.
Oh, is he dead? He might be
He said
dead.
he'd be right back.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh boy, I may be involved in a YouTube comment argument later.
Yay!
What did
You know
you
what?
do?
I'm
No.
streaming right now, but if you guys want better audio, go to my stream.
Louis, shut the frick up!
Alright, so
I can still keep up Heather's.
are you guys familiar with the Frog and Toad story about willpower?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
To clarify before I go on, just so Heather isn't lost, it's the one with the cookies, and they try to stop themselves from eating them, and they end up just throwing them to the birds.
Yes.
I hate that story.
Really?
Tell me why.
Because it's trying to package it as like, oh, we got all this willpower because we didn't eat the cookies. No, that's not willpower. Willpower is having access to the cookies, but deciding not to eat them. You just did the equivalent of not trusting yourself to not drive drunk, so you snapped your key off in your car door so you can't drive it. That is not a good lesson to teach children. You want to teach them willpower, not to just avoid tempting situations.
Well, it takes willpower to be able to separate yourself from a tempting situation in the first place.
Why not both?
I mean, that's partially fair, but this story doesn't. It frames it as the ultimate lesson being get rid of your temptation, and that's willpower, when that doesn't apply to every situation where willpower would. And I just don't think it's a good lesson that way.
Alrighty then.
I can see both sides of that. Yeah. I remember those freaking what the fuck was it? I remember Frog and Toad. I had a book with them in there. I don't remember a lot of the stories, but I remember their personalities pretty well. Freaking Frog was this free spirit, and Toad kind of had a stick up his ass.
Yep.
I don't remember them. I know I had a book of them. But I don't remember.
I'm trying to think back. There was a book about a kid who had like 6 older brothers, and he was the youngest, and they all had like rhyming names like Ned, Ted, Ed, and Fred or something, and he just had the he comes in and his name is just Melvin. And, like, he wants to just hang out with his older brothers, but his older brothers are always running away from him. He follows his older brothers to the supermarket. They make a mess and leave, and all that's left is Melvin. And the guy at the superstore gets mad at Melvin because he thought Melvin did it. They visit their aunt, and all the older boys leave and eat all the cookies. And Melvin comes in and eats the last cookie, and his aunt gets mad at him, thinking he ate that whole plate of cookies. Like, it's just the world being a dick to Melvin, and then at the end of it, like, he cleans up a mess his brother's made, and then, like, a store clerk is like, oh, you took responsibility, here, have an ice cream popsicle or whatever, and he goes out and eats the popsicle, and all his brothers finally show up and goes like, hey, I want some of that, and he goes like, fuck you, and he eats the rest of it. Satisfying ending. Fuck his brothers.
Yeah.
Just goes to show, stop having children. Stop at one, if you must. Focus all your attention on that one and stop having a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I can get behind that, I guess, but I'm just wary of that philosophy because that's what China does. I guess, you know what, put it this way, if that's what you do of your own volition, cool, but, like, the second people start mandating it, I start getting rebellious.
Like, are they making you have the kids?
No, they don't want you to have more than one kid. And
Don't they
God
have,
forbid
like,
if it comes out a girl, the odds are they'll kill it.
Family Guy made a joke about that once.
Feel like don't they have like a serious overpopulation problem over there?
They do, but it's like not. It's only really bad in the cities.
Well, I'm not saying killing babies is okay, but I will say I don't care what they're doing in China. And that's the end of that conversation.
All right.
Anyways, Pinkie Pie. Do we love her hair or do we not? Because I do. No?
I don't know. She's all right.
I'm talking about her hair. I'm not talking about her as a person. Her as a person, it's a mixed
Well,
bag.
that's what I meant. I'm talking about her hair.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Flash Sentry. Who do we actually ship him with?
Derpy.
That's not a bad one.
No.
Why not?
He deserves no one.
Why?
Why do you say that?
You know, I don't know too much about him. Honestly, I kind of forgot about him. I'm just saying that because he just doesn't deserve anyone. I hate his color.
I didn't like that we didn't get a lot more Flash Sentry. Like, he was kind of just shunted to the sidelines and given a pat on the back. Like, you tried to be a part of this plot. Can I get a little bit info on what my man Flash Sentry is like? I want to know more about Flash Sentry.
They did give him that one song where the whole song was basically about him being a background character. He's like, oh, I'm your cheerleader or something like that. And it's like, first of all, that song was just made my ears bleed.
I never got to hear that song. I don't remember it.
Don't. Just spare yourself the agony.
I don't know. You have too high of a standard of music half the time.
I will link it to you.
Cool.
And you can listen to it without me.
I will. I don't need you to listen to stuff.
Alright.
Alright.
What are we gonna do after the stream that's fun?
I'm gonna cook dinner because I'm hungry.
I'm gonna play video games.
Hungry.
Of course you are. That's all you ever do. Heather,
Video
what do you...
games are fun.
No, they're not. Heather, what are you doing?
I want to cook food because I'm hungry. Want actual food.
Cook me some pizza, Heather.
I don't have shit for pizza. We're having burritos. Shut up.
What
Okay.
am I missing?
I like burritos too.
We're making burritos for dinner and everyone can shut up.
Okay, so what did I miss?
I was talking about burritos. I'm gonna make some ground beef and then I'm just gonna throw that in there with some taters and some beans. I'm out of cheese, unfortunately. It'll still be good though. Did I put cheese on my grocery list? No one look at me.
So Zaragama is trying to describe Bitcoin in the chat, and I understand it even less than I thought I did.
Yeah, shit.
Zergum is a programmer, so it would make sense that he would understand it.
1 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3.
It's probably a super basic concept to him. Hey, because I freaking put a down payment on a house earlier today, I started tweaking out on the financial implications of it, and I went into my server like, guys, I need to find a way to get more people on my Patreon. And
I was watching that.
yeah, I'm sure you were. And so yeah, they were coming up with suggestions, but like I didn't think about just mining Bitcoin. You should find a way to get in on that gravy train. Somebody gotta let me know when the next stock raid is, so I can get in on that.
You're gonna have to go to r/Wall Street for that.
Alrighty then.
I
Isn't
don't
R slash
follow
Wall
it
Street
though.
Bets?
Either one.
Yep. Oh
I'm sure
God,
they talk with each other.
how do you like that, Spencer? He says I only have a passing understanding of blockchain. So
Look.
the well just goes so deep.
Mm-hmm. Look, I've gone to multiple programming classes at community college, and the one thing that I learned out of all of them is how little I like programming.
Hey, there you go.
Good lord, I have too many Pikachu.
I would like to program, but by the same token, I know it involves a lot of math, and I am pretty god awful at math.
Yeah.
I'm pretty decent at math.
Then learn how to
I'm still not
program.
gonna program.
You gotta save this family, Louis.
From what?
I don't know,
You gotta-
poverty?
From poverty, you got to take one for the team, Louis.
I have stocks. I'll be fine.
Stonks. Just stocks, it's just too much of a risk.
It's
Just,
only a risk if you put risky amounts into it.
And that's the only way to
yeah,
really
I'm only
make it
doing
big.
$5 like every 2 weeks.
You see, that's not risky.
But that's how you make it big.
Or you build it up over time. You put it in. You put it out into high interest. You know what I mean. You put it into high interest accounts. It builds up. You chip into it as much as you can over time. It builds up faster. And you reap the benefits later on. You're not gonna live a really lavish rock star lifestyle off of it in the present, but you'll have a very comfortable retirement.
I guess.
Trust me, Heather, for I am a strategic genius.
I'm uprooting my life again for you. I have to trust you at least a little.
Mm-hmm.
I have both a Roth IRA and investing. I think I'll be good.
That's good. Once I get my finances under control here, I'm definitely going to start a savings account and putting stuff into it. Right now, Heather's a lot better about that than I am.
Yeah, I put in stuff monthly.
I've never been in a position where I have enough to save.
Brody, stop making me relate to you so hard.
Why?
I guess savings counts as a thing, I guess.
I've been saving my whole life. Like,
I say, right now, since I'm not really paying much in bills because I live with my family still, I think I save about $200 a month.
Pretty good.
yeah.
I have a savings account, but I have like just enough over so I don't get charged for it every month. I'd love to bump that up once I pay off my credit cards.
Who are
Which I
you?
am super close.
Who are you with? Are you with Wells Fargo? Because that's the only company I know of that does that kind of crap.
Bank
Yeah.
of America.
I'm with Wells Fargo too.
Yeah.
I'm with Wells Fargo.
I'm with Bank of
Basically
America because my mom's a
screwed them.
manager, and I'm pretty sure my accounts get special treatment because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not willing to rock that boat.
I like Chase.
But if you're gonna get charged for it, then you're not getting anything out of it. So you might as well. Like. I don't know. The bank go with doesn't have that kind of crap where you have pay a subscription fee basically by having enough in it.
Basically, as long as I have at least 300 in there, I don't get charged, and I have about 800, so I make like 3 cents a month.
Well, we should just take Bigorna's suggestion here. The only safe way to make money is betting in illegal fights where you break the other guy's knees before the fight.
That's the way to win.
With my luck, I'd break the other guy's knees and still lose.
I would give the
We're
guy
gonna-
a
we're gonna
laxative.
shoot.
Or in the process of breaking the guy's knees, you break your own knees.
What were you gonna say, Heather?
I would say I would give the guy a laxative so he either misses the fight and forfeits and I win, or he comes into the fight dehydrated and you outlast him.
That's a good strategy. I just
Or-
gotta teach you both some like rudimentary fencing.
Do they have illegal
Little bit of
fencing?
little bit of fencing, little bit of boxing, little bit of wrestling, and you pretty much know all of martial arts at that point, and the rest of it is just fitness and cardio and practice.
I mean, I'll have the energy for it. I upped my vitamin regimen so much, my pillbox looks like an old man's.
Alrighty then. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You do whatever you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Just start running.
Yes,
You know,
maybe I'll start jogging to work.
Yeah, I remember watching Dragon Ball when I was younger, and they were like, it was when Goku and Krillin first met Master Roshi, and they were like, when are you gonna teach us real martial arts? And Roshi kept putting it off, and eventually he goes, they get to a point where they're like, okay, you promised us you would teach us real martial arts at this point. And he goes, there is no martial arts outside of your fitness, and he had been making them run with the turtle shells at this point, really heavy stuff, doing these super long exercises. And he goes, and when I was a kid, I thought, well, no, you definitely need to learn some technique or something there. And now that I'm older, it's like, oh no, he pretty much was he had it down. That's what you do.
You don't develop the Kamehameha without knowing what you're talking about.
Yep. Mr. Mario says, good morning, everyone.
Good night.
Good evening.
Go back to bed.
What a lovely day! Go back inside!
Good morning, Clarice.
The best part about waking up is going back to sleep.
You know, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I'm not sure I want to wake up.
Yeah, that stuff's shit.
How's your egg coming there, Heather?
It's coming along. I'm gonna check it on the scarf right now and see how much bigger I want to make this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Heather, how goes the other kazoo cover?
Well, the kazoo audio is actually finished. I actually showed it to DJ. And if you had noticed on my Twitter, I made a test animation for my wings. With Bronny's help,
Yes.
of course.
Did you guys see that? That was pretty good.
I did not.
I have not
Let
need
me
to look
check.
at it.
Why the hell have you not... What is wrong with all you people? Do you not follow me on Twitter?
I don't have a Twitter.
Get on
What was
Twitter!
your point every time we're on stream.
I'm looking right and do not see this fabled animation.
Well, it was last week when I put it up. Duh.
What?
Gonna have to go through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What do you guys think? Is this
Tweets and
egg
tweets
big
and
enough
tweets.
for to be a pocket or not? Should I make it a little bigger? Maybe a little bigger.
No, that looks like it's about the size of the other one. Show the other one next to it for comparison.
Is it done?
I think it looks good. It is a little bit smaller than the first one, but I think it looks good. So do what you want. We got another 20 minutes to go here.
Yeah, I think we could do another one.
Speed run it, Heather.
No,
Speed run.
no.
Life is
Speed run.
life is so much fun when you speed run certain thing.
Speed run your life, Brandon.
He killed himself.
Honey Drop says it looks excellent.
Thank you, Honey Drop. Thank you. Really needed more of that.
That was an exceptional pun.
No, it wasn't.
Is it comfortable to hold on to, Heather? Is it ergonomical?
No.
I want to die.
Oh, I see it now. That's what
Louis-
that was.
Louis,
Just found
Louis, I find your sense of humor egregious.
I find it excellent.
We all
Louis,
already
you
used
make
eggs
me
so much
want
you
to
think
die. I want to die now. Are you all happy?
I want to execute myself. Is that what you want, Bronny?
That was a very nice pun, Louis. Thank you. You've
You-
made me happy.
You've made my
I
life.
made myself depressed.
You're such a good friend, Louis.
You've made my life hard boiled.
Am I scrambling those brains?
I'm genuinely
Why can't you just-
exhausted.
Why can't you take it over easy?
So who wanted to be executed? Because Brody will be the executor.
Huh? That's double. That's eggs and Pokemon.
Anybody who doesn't like puns, especially egg puns, is a traitor. A Benedict's Arnold, if you will.
I gotta say, Rona, you're of all the eggs, you're the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Yep, I'm pretty hard-boiled.
Heather already made a joke with hard-boiled in it.
She said over easy.
No, I said
No,
hard boiled
she-
at some
she
point
said-
too.
She said you're making her life hard-boiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You suck, Bronny. You're out of the club. You can't make puns anymore.
Well, this smells like a rotten egg. Mr. Mario says, "Don't make me crack your heads open." The Gordon says, "Fun fact: mixed martial arts fighters go to the official weighing in dehydrated so that they can weigh in under the weight limit." And yeah, that's a very dangerous practice.
Don't do that, kids.
Yeah, most of them don't have problems, but every now and then problems happen. Like you get poorly managed fights where, they do the weigh-in like within the hour of the actual fight, which is ridiculous because then people try to cut for that and then they go in malnourished and dehydrated. And when you're not in fighting form like that, when you're malnourished and dehydrated, that's when you start screwing up. And that's how you get injuries and deaths.
I remember reading a story of one guy who squeaked in under the weight limit by doing his weigh-in completely nude.
That happens.
That's
That
the
happens a lot,
practice
actually.
I will support. That is the practice
I
will
never
support.
gave a frick when I was competing about weight class. I would go down that scale fully clothed and not care, and I always thought everybody was weird for just getting naked.
Brody
They're
goes
like-
to ankle weights. I'm not going for easy mode. Give me a challenge.
Listen, I compete better against people that are bigger than me anyway. I don't know why, but I do.
The little ones are slippery.
Yeah, I gotta bend down in order to tag them, and that causes me to drop my guard, and then they get in under there. I don't think I've ever won a competition against somebody smaller than me. I mean, I didn't have a great competitive record to begin with, But yeah, I've never beaten somebody smaller than me.
Just the little ones.
Yep. One of my teachers was a real small Vietnamese guy too. Honeydrop says, did you hear about the optimistic and handsome runner? He looked positively dashing. Bigorna says, smaller body, more concentrated rage.
It's like fighting chihuahuas. You don't know what they're gonna do.
That's why short people are the scariest.
They got them Napoleon complexes.
Well, on top of that, they're the perfect height to punch you in the place you definitely don't want to be punched.
Punched in the dick. Got it. You can just say it. Or in my case, punched in the vag, though I'm not sure what damage that would do.
It would hurt.
Yeah.
Well, how are they
even if
gonna
there's nothing
get
to switch.
right in my...
You
Are my
do
legs
have bones
spread?
in that general area, and that would hurt.
I don't think it would hurt as much as you guys would hurt. I mean, like, punch me in that area. I don't know.
Remember when I shot you with a dart? That was funny.
When you shot me in the neck with a dart, that hurt.
I
Story.
shot you.
You
I shot you in the
bitch.
groin with it too.
Yeah, that didn't hurt as much. I was just like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I wasn't aiming. I promise.
You were trying to. You just suck at it.
I was aiming for your stomach, and I kept missing.
Yeah, he aimed too high, would hit me in the neck, too low, hit me in the crotch. Make up your mind. I remember when we were playing swords, and you kept hitting me on the nipple, like right on my tit. And it's like, you hit me on the nipple. He's like, I'm sorry. And then he hits the other one, like, you hit me on both my nipples. How is that not on
You need to
purpose?
Make sure you were balanced.
Fucking gonna bruise both my tits?
Quit giving me such large targets, Heather.
Are you talking about my nipples? You saying my nipples are big, bitch?
Yes.
No. Bitch. Talk about my nipples?
I don't know, Heather.
You never know.
All I know is that I know nothing.
Oh my god, guys. I just realized. I should have kept both these eggs not on the scarf yet, because then it could be like this.
I sort of wish you hadn't done that, so yeah, I'm glad you are only just now realizing this.
That would have been funny.
Would have been weird.
Funny.
Weird.
Funny.
Ah!
You don't
Not
like
funny.
You don't like my yolks?
Bigorna says, punch them in the milkers. It's the girls' balls.
Hey, Brownie did
Okay.
that. How fucking dare you? I don't hit you and your man nuts.
Indeed.
Yeah, you went for my mommy milkers. What's wrong with you?
I didn't. I'm just reading the freaking chat.
You
Oh
totally
my
did.
god, are we doing the fuck you mommy milkers thing? Are you
My mommy
serious?
milkers?
Jesus fucking Christ.
My tatas?
Did anyone here see the Hime Hajime debut?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah,
No,
probably
is that a VTuber? I swear to God, if that's a VTuber.
It is.
I'm so sick of you frickin' people and your VTubers.
So, wait, Bronny,
What?
who's worse? A VTuber, an OnlyFans member, or a VTuber who's also an OnlyFans member?
You can be both. You can make them.
Obviously, if you gotta combine them, you found the worst one.
If you combine them, they're making so much bank. I hear some people.
They're also harboring the most degeneracy a human vessel can take.
No, dude, I heard some OnlyFans don't even like show full nudes. They just do saucy shit, and I'm like, man, you are banking.
Heck, there are a lot of OnlyFans that don't even do saucy stuff. It's just like the stuff only the very, 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 very most dedicated of the fan base of the account in question would care about.
Feet pics. I would not be against morally sending a person a picture of my feet for money. But they gotta send me the money first.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's the only way I can secure this. I'm not gonna give shit away for free. Hell.
How humans have fallen so far from grace. Brony, how did this happen?
Shut up, Brandon. I'll sell your feet pics.
What?
I will sell your feet pics.
I don't have feet pics.
You don't yet, but I will get them.
If you do that, that would be without my permission, and I could...
I'll sell them on the black market, Brandon. Let's see
Are
what
you
you do
gonna sell
about
them?
that.
Well, no, but it's gonna be weird.
But I could.
Yeah, I could.
I don't like where this went.
Last 10 minutes of the stream, last 10 minutes stream. Our last minute comments, questions, or concerns. Please read them now. If ever, hold your silence until the next stream.
Thank God there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
So, the highest
Fine,
tier
fine.
on my Patreon, should I reserve it for feet pics? Yes, no.
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 Let's get the answers in chat. Who's paying for Heather's feet pics?
Do you want them in socks or out? Out's gonna cost extra.
Can I get the option to not have them?
Yes, that's gonna be $50.
Okay. We can also have an option to pay to not have feet pics at all.
Yeah, $50.
Reserve it for knives paw picks, says Bigorna.
Oh my god,
You know
I would
what?
totally sell
That's
those too.
acceptable.
I will totally sell knives feet pics.
It's not feet, they're paws.
You want me to send you a picture of her toe beans?
If I don't see toe beads, I'm not paying.
Honestly, I'm fine with the knife paw picks.
Let's see here. Mr. Mario is being weird. He says, tomorrow I'm going against the Grim Reaper. Got any tips to not die? Mario, why are you so weird all the time?
He's got.
Could you just wake up one day and then decide to not be so weird?
You're one to talk.
I am the most sane out of all of you.
I don't think so. You're
No,
pretty
you're
nuts.
Sane
Yeah.
and weird are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
And another thing, he says, which one of you knows the most about Five Nights at Freddy's? Spencer?
Probably me.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it.
Well, either Spencer or Heather. It's time for the pissing contest. Which one of these two knows the most about Five Nights at Freddy's?
I don't know, Emerald. How much do you know?
I have seen every single game theory, pretty much every single Markiplier playthrough. I have read the lore in my free time.
Okay, that's where you got me. I've done both those things. Haven't read the books myself.
Oh, I haven't read the books. I mean, like, Wikipedia articles and whatnot.
Oh, I've done that. So, okay. Our
Well, my
knowledge.
sister's read the books.
Okay, so you have that resource. Whatever. I'm not like diehard or anything, but like I find it interesting, especially when Matt Pat goes off about it.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's is an interesting study into psychology, in my opinion, because around the same time Five Nights at Freddy's was getting big, the Brony fandom was at its height, and you saw two very contrasting things going on. So the Brony fandom centered around Friendship is Magic, very wholesome show, and the fandom would sexualize the characters, would put them in these really violent situations all the time with their fan fictions, with their comics, things like that. Very antithesis to what the show was supposed to be about and what the source material was supposed to be about. Five Nights at Freddy's, very dark show, very violent.
Game.
Most of the fan art I've seen of it just sissified it to the nth degree of just made it very cute. So it begs the question of why do fandoms pervert their source material?
It's because
which is something I don't understand yet.
I get it. I mean, like, that's kind of expanding on the source material because you know, you have friendship is magic and it's all wholesome and stuff, but sometimes you get bored and you're like, I want something a little more edgy, but with still some of the characters that I like. So they make that edgy shit. And then it's like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like, oh yeah, I've been indulging in this edgy stuff for a while. I'd like something a little soft now with things I still like. So they make it sissified. You know, it's just like changing up what you like about something just to keep things, you know, fresh.
Yeah.
But I
feel
would just have one fandom for one thing and then another fandom for another thing, and if I was in a mood for one over the other, I would just go to the other fandom rather than crossing them over or perverting the source material.
Well, that's because you're a big bland baby, and also tons of people do that. That's why they that you can be a fan of multiple things. It's just that some people make content because they want to stick to one thing for a while.
What do you think, Spencer?
Well, I do agree. It's wanting to see the things you're a fan of in different situations. Like, my imagination runs absolutely wild every single day. And I'm not going to imagine, okay, well, let's see Fluttershy in the same situation she's in the show. No, I'm going to give her giant weapons and have her fight Timberwolves, because that sounds cool.
Yeah, but that's weird.
Stop being a big baby.
You're
You're a
entitled to your
weirdo
opinion.
yourself. Look at you. You big old hairy man.
I'm just gonna say having her fight Timberwolves, whatever, is probably the least weird situation that a person can come up with. So
Yeah, it's just building off of stuff. You know, they sexualized the pony characters, but they sexualized the Five Nights at Freddy's characters too. They'll sexualize anything. People are horny.
Yep, Rule 34 exists for a reason.
Yeah, people will just hornify the things that they already like, so that way, like, because it's, I don't know, they can't just look at a regular naked human being and be turned on. They want it with something that they like, so there's more of a connection, I think. You know?
So you know how last week we were talking about how porn is bad for you?
It's not.
That's one of the reasons.
No, I'm not gonna
Hey,
get
no
into
kink
this with you
shaming.
again.
I will kink shame all
I
day.
just gotta.
It's because
say,
kink shaming is
I've
his
played-
kink.
I just gotta say, I played the Tumblr game with Heather before, and I think that's all the evidence I need.
It was funny. The Tumblr game, for people not in the
Some
knows,
of it was funny.
is that, like, I would scroll through my feed on Tumblr, because I followed a lot of artists who make good work, but they were into a whole bunch of different stuff, if you catch my drift. So I would scroll through my Tumblr feed, and as soon as I saw a dick, I won the Tumblr game. And it'd be like a speed run. It's like, okay, let's speed through my feed and see how fast we find a dick. And I say find a dick because dicks were rarer. Because you could find tits and poon on every other thing. But finding a dick was different. Finding a dick.
Alrighty then. Vigorda says it's Sunday. Will you guys make some good old barbecue?
Sunday.
I'm actually going to have a pretty full Sunday. I got to play video games with my nephews. I got to bake and make things. And yeah, I have a lot to do.
I'm gonna try to get some packing done. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
You got to do it, Bronny. You got to.
Yeah, tomorrow I have to teach. Oh, frick! Tomorrow I have to teach 2 fitness classes. Normally I would do that today, but because of the Super Bowl, we scheduled the one that I do in person for today, so we can just go straight from that to our Super Bowl party. And I have to teach my Patreon fitness class.
Yeah, shoot.
So, frick.
You have a lot going on.
And I don't think anybody's going to be able to help me move on Monday anyway, so I might as well just put that idea aside.
Maybe.
I'll help. Just give me a couple hours.
If you start driving right now, you'll make it in time.
Gotcha.
All right, goodbye, Brandon. See you in a couple hours.
I was expecting you to say goodbye, Brandon. See you in hell.
See you in hell. Oh, by the way,
Goodbye,
last
everyone. I'll see you all in therapy.
yeah,
I
that's
mean, the devil went down to Georgia, and Florida is even further south of that, so...
guys. Last minute of the stream. Last minute of the stream. I think we're done with this egg. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns? Please say them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream.
Yeah, I have a comment. That's not generally how I like my eggs. I was wondering if you could remake them.
Well, these eggs aren't for you, Brandon.
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
We're making burritos later.
Yeah, they're better than tacos. I can take a burrito.
I like both.
Yes, Bigorna. Onions are in fact yucky.
No, they're not.
Onions are fucking nasty. I hate onions.
You need
here
onions
it is.
for cooking.
You can, as long as you like shred the shit out of them, so I can't. I don't even notice
As long
them.
as you cook them,
Yeah, you know.
it's fine.
Yeah. There are ways to do it. I'm just not a fan.
I will never understand why places like your favorite place, Bron, Burger King, they give raw onions as a topping, and I don't understand it.
You see, I don't like that either. I always tell them, please take the onions off.
And they don't, right?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I mean, in the worst case scenario, I deal with it. Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't. Other times I pick it up.
Oh, someone's knocking at the
I don't
door.
know. I'm a laid back person. At least I try to be.
I think Sweetie ordered food. It always spooks me when they do that. But I'm
Bigorna says raw onions violate the Geneva Convention. Just so you know, the guy who just read out that message eats sweet onions like apples sometimes.
Oh my god. Okay. Guys, the stream is over. It is time to say goodnight.
Yeah, it's a good place to leave off.
We're done. We're done today. I'm done
Yeah.
with all of you. Anyways, let's say goodnight.
Yeah.
Everyone, Brandon, you first.
Have a nice night.
Bronny,
Have a good night, everyone.
Emerald.
Have a good night, everyone.
Louis already left, so I'll say goodbye for him. And good night, everybody. Great stream, great stream. I feel like we made a lot of progress. We actually did. What the fuck is this? What happened to me? Whatever. Anyways, I would like to say nice stream, nice conversation. If you guys, I would like to make a shout out to all my patrons. To Emerald Spencer, of course, who is sitting with us here online.
Eddie.
DJ Skywalker and Filmer Brony. If you would like to be a patron and get a shout out at the end of my stream, go ahead and go to the link in my description and go to my Patreon and review all my tiers. It charges per posts. For just $2 per post, you can get a kazoo cover. You see how fun I get with those. For $10 and up, you can get into our Discord server. Maybe hang out. Brandon and me like to play video games quite a bit, though I've been busy lately. We have a good time. We have a good time.
Kick me out.
Who kicked him out?
I don't get notification. I'm streaming.
Louis, also, say goodnight.
Oh, but bye, I guess.
Yeah, you're at the end of the stream. Anyways, if I'm worth just a one-time donation, go ahead and click that PayPal link or paste it in your URL and maybe, I don't know, give me $5. I'll go to Starbucks. Anyways, I hope to see you all in the next one. Good night.